So what you are seeing now here is AI that is custom trained by me. Of course, well, it's brain now, but the brain is AI is customly trained by me, of course. So yeah, this can show you. So, what are you? Well, and this is the anime character, okay, from new game, okay. So, Okayamoyo's Umiko desu. Okay, so that's what she replied. And of course, well, you may be missing out. Well, she kept sec download any kind of model from online. So I don't believe you that you train it yourself. So yet, well, that ridiculous name that you see on screen, that the Llama 3.4 uncensored ultra fit simple dash or core malambol dash instrandibly dash copper blown dash merch dash what's hyphen Q6. Okay, that's the modern name of it. And I believe if you go online, you can never found any model by with this long S name like this. There's only one div that will make something like this, I mean, which is me. Okay. So well, how would we start from here? So well, I guess let's start from explaining from the scratch. Plus me. Every shut-in gamer probably or anime fan for 3 minutes to have the okay I could fan of it. Sadly for me, I am not that sure about it. So where I do get female friends, none of it is my girlfriend, okay? So oof, okay. So what do we do? Solution 1, find a real girlfriend. Solution 2, because you're twined, make your AI girlfriend or whatever you want. So then go. Now we are going to just make a AI girlfriend, but with custom brain that I train. So just make your own AI 101. Okay? So let's start from the very start. Okay? The first thing we need to do is just prepare data set, right? Or prepare just find knowledge whatever is relevant. So I teach you more than I literally need to like read through like a lot of links just about video, and you can see how like this just literally of it. And yep, after reading all of it, well, obviously I would have like some kind of plan just by reading them. I mean, at least after absorbing those knowledge, for code and knowledge. And of course, then I started to try at the site, when optimistically, because everyone said it's easy to train AI, Like when you go online, you see there's a bunch of like people training and making custom AI models. So it makes sense that it's easy to train, right? Well, this is the start of the rabbit hole. So, first of all, of course, we are going to just do like the very basic one, which is so the first one is just train a very small one. So yep, it's like 0.5 billion parameters. Well, it should be fairly easy, and actually it's quite easy. Well, at least without my computer burning into hell. Okay, it does works, but I also need to went through some things. So, for example, the first one, when I tried to train it, I use like TRL, and it's when I want to like install it using Python, it's like there's a bunch of errors. There's just bunch of errors. How long is it? There's literally 400 lines of the log, which I copied and saved it in the text file. There's like 400 lines, and then the next few days, like it's at the time it's October 20th, and then I once again try to train it. And this time the log is more long. It's 900 lines. Well, how does it become 900 lines? You ask me. I also don't know how to respond to you. I scored it myself. I also don't know why it become this low. Well, anyway, after that, can this be a custom trained 0.5 billion AI, right? AI parameters, AI model. So, and this it's kind of great. Well, you may think that it looks cool or sounds cool because experience or you don't have background in AI or large language model. So maybe give you some context. How big is 0.5 billion? So this is like 0.5 billion. Okay. I don't know, maybe you would see the amount, but I think you would see it at least once in your life scrolling social media. And there's this kind of ads called, I grew friend with them have whatever 6 chat, okay? And normally the AI brain amount of parameters that's powering them is probably something like 70 billion. Or maybe in some case, if they use like neural model, they could maybe go down to like 50 billion, something like that. So, well, now, if you do some simple maths, you can know that the one that I trained, which is 0.5 billion, is literally just like 1% of whatever those big company are using. So, am I like excited for it? No. The moment it succeeded, like when I train it, and it shows like maybe example like success, I'm like, oh yeah, sure. First that, yeah. So that's not cool at all. That's nothing cool. Okay, if you want to make it into YouTube video, you must cook something. Maybe cook something more hardcore, right? So yep, I based on my research, that I studied earlier. So there's a plan. So of course there's a plan. So my original plan is to train something around like 14 billion, right? At least if we do some maths of like 70 billion, it's something like 105. And acceptable at least. We can at least cook something with it, can cook something that is interesting. There's a chance of success. Well, little did I know, this target then digs me into a deeper rabbit hole than the tons of pain. So now I'm going to show you the pain that I went through. So of course, the first thing first, I am going to bring my optimistic opinion that I have found my 0.5 billion AI model that I trained, and try to maybe hopefully cook something out, right? So of course, sure, that's what I'm going to do. Then I started to throw something together, and then, well, would you look at that? My laptop is literally dying from this shit. This stupid training 14 billion AI model. I don't know what to explain other than just look at the numbers. It's literally 99% memory usage. So very great. That's the first try. And then I thought like maybe I'm just done. Maybe I didn't close my Mozilla Firefox. Maybe I didn't close my Chrome tabs. Maybe I'm using like whatever bullshit that this Microsoft is like running in the background. So I tried to optimize it. As you can see, both the slope is used. And if anyone is like, especially the system, they are like Windows system, they look at this thing, they probably have like PTSD. Because as you can see, the memory composition is literally full. And the next thing you know, you continue to run it, it just crashed. It just crashed, okay? It just stays, the screen just froze. You cannot press anything, you cannot touch, you cannot move your mouse. Nothing looks, you try to control, nothing works. And then just after 5 minutes, suddenly it just exits. Right? Okay, out of memory error. The Python just throws out of memory error on the screen, which is very bad. Very useful. And then I tried for a few times, and then I knew it. Like, fine, sure, I cannot train it. It's not possible with my crappy, shitty computer or laptop. Then I continue to try, find a smaller model, maybe something like 9 billion. Sounds reasonable, right? 9 billion. Oh, it is definitely possible. There's like a 5 billion decrease, right? Well, this is what I thought. And I also try to run it. Again, the same thing. Firstly, people are struggling with loading everything, making sure that it even works, that it even try to download and reverse the thing. And then after like, I don't know how many tries is it? It properly runs. It's like, bro, it's building those data set, parsing it, and then trying to run it. But then suddenly, I'm not quite sure how. It just die. It just died most of the time. It just died. It runs it runs something like 6%, and it just crashed. It just throws out of memory. Full down error out of memory. So bad. So I thought like maybe I'm the one just being down. I did a bunch of fiddling here and there, messing around with bits and bytes. It just never worked. It just never worked. So I thought, well, maybe my computer cannot run it. At least, probably Google collab those Google big servers. At least a free plan can run it. And I saw like Google is like trying to encourage people to train their own data, train their own custom model. They have this free compute. I guess maybe they want to encourage people to train GMR because they actually released their own AI model called GMR series. I think they want to encourage people to train on it, and then they want to train, scoop some fine tunes from the community. But anyway, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it because the data set I'm going to throw it for the test as a test is not going to be my own data set. So I thought, like, why not? Surely something we can put out of here, right? Something. We can at least find something. It should be possible, right? Well, funny that it is possible. That's what you see on the street. I mean, it's possible, but there's just this a bunch of error. So first of all, when I first try to train it, it works. And then because I'm stupid, I try to move around with my laptop, and then it shuts down. So thanks Microsoft or whatever HP, right? But in the one, I try to run it again. But the second time, I'm not sure why. Google probably updated their configuration for their Python environment, and then it just throws this. And then the second time I ran it, look, it works. But the problem is, after that I noticed, well, because I don't want to fit my own custom data into Google server, so the AI that I trained is definitely going to be probably with like others dataset or just others. It's just others dataset because I could not upload my or more like I just don't want to. Okay, so very great. It just doesn't make sense. Okay, when you just only use others dataset and then you claim that it's your own AI, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so I'm backtracking everything on it. So the first thing is to just abort and just delete everything, which is a bit sad. And the day, that's just like one week of work. Just go down the drain. Very that literally this is third plan. So what do we have? So based on that, maybe something we can. There's like 1 year ago there's this hype of Llama 3.3 Llama 3, and every one of it is like 8 billion, 7 billion parameters, I think. So yeah, definitely this puny between the top can at least try to train that, right? If it doesn't, then there's literally no hope. Well, I just found fine, and then I found where Grand model series. Actually, like Grand is like also the 14 billion model that I tried to train, but well, yeah, then just whatever tanks Alibaba. Okay, so I tried to train with it. But it's actually possible to train until well, it actually trains well. Like that everything actually works. The whole model works out perfectly, and using the same method that I use from the gamma code, which I put on my Google server as a test, and then just copy paste, the basic software engineering stuff of editing some variables and then repeating the values here and there. And everything works out pretty well. Just gonna strap them with just a few errors, which is fine. And then of course I just started to apply all of the theoretical things that I plan to do. So first of all, we need to train it with simple, and then second, we need to train with maybe orpo or something. Well, if you don't know what it is, there you go. The snap is going to pop up something. So yep. And after that, it just doesn't seem reasonable for me to train more of my own data, because if one training takes quite long. It takes very long. Okay, I teach you not. It takes like half day. Okay, just imagine if I need to train like five custom data into one. Into this, yeah, it's going to take like 5 days. Okay, then for this 1 week code. I mean, I would if I know that it's going to be very, 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 very good. But the thing is, I don't know if it's going to be very good. So I just go online and then take others' model and just put it, associate it along with mine. Okay, then I'm going to do the second thing that I learned. Well, whatever processing that is based on others' research or others' whatever experiment. Okay? So there's this thing called continuous fine-tuning. Okay, thanks to this boy, okay, or girl, okay, thank you. Okay, I don't even remember his name, but he is definitely marvelous people again for making the whole thing public. Okay, just a neat Google Doc. So credits thanks to him. Okay, so yep, I just started to do the merging, and actually everything looks out perfect. Okay, perfect, no problem. Everything, there's no error. I could not get into by whatever so-called AI web this interface. I mean, and I could use it up until I noticed I started to chat with it. Then I noticed there's this thing that pops up. This silly warning. I mean, sure, it says warning: the following content contains major themes and explicit language. Maybe the discretion is advised. Well, thank you, AI. But the reason I trained you is not for you to be a censoring model or be like just a freaking ChatGPT clone that tries to tell you, hey, don't make bombs, okay? It's bad, okay? Hey, don't try to break your bed. It's bad, okay? The bed is useful. Hey, don't break your computer, even if it's for YouTube video. Okay, I don't need the AI to tell me this, okay? Especially if it's my fine-tune, okay? This is my own model, okay? So, of course, it's not something to be proud of. Moreover, I wouldn't want to just make a video of like, hey, I make a shitty ChatGPT clone. Well, they tries to tell me not to make my computer faster or try to hack my own stupid local network, right? So, yep, out of the window, that is gone, okay? So, well, what else choice do we have? Then I tried to go backtrack and thread out everything. Is there something that is making this, showing this thing? And of course there is, okay, obviously there is this stupid space model that is not, it's not uncensored, so it's just censored model, okay? And because it's for anyway, thank you Alibaba, but I know you will obey the law of the Red Bull of China. So yeah, I try to work out this uncensored thing, which is possible. I think it should be possible, but there's two way. Okay, there's two way. One of it is based on a very deep way of just literally fine tuning it and then try to mess with it, the brain directly. Okay, with just the data set. And of course, if I could, I would also do that. But sadly, I don't really have the brain cells to do that. It's kind of deep. Okay, it's kind of deep, and the process is very complicated. Just by looking at the code, I bet I'm going to go through like tens of thousands of errors. So of course, that's not the path I'm going to take, at least for now. So the second way is just to use other strategy that they already just created to do the uncensoring thing, which is great. Thank you open source. Okay? So yep, I tried to do that, and then what they just throw me an error. Some library doesn't support this model. Then of course the first thing is to be skeptical. So I go to the official logs, read it out, and then check if it's actually not supported. And then I found out, yeah, it's not supported. So very great. Out of the window again, this 7 billion model. So what else would not? Of course, the only way is to just find models. And then I find. And then the only one that I find that is kinda acceptable is this Llama 3.2, which is very recent. It's new, it's state of the art. It's the newest model that Red Facebook or / Meta released like last month. So yeah, well, it should be great, right? It should be great. But the problem is they only have a few variations of model size. It's either 1 billion or 3 billion or 11 billion or that's 40 something billion. So of course, based on my experience, and if you listen carefully, you would know that 11 billion is definitely impossible using basic math. I mean, because 14 billion is not possible, 9 billion is not possible, 11 billion is between those numbers, is also impossible. So what do we have? It's 1 billion and 3 billion. And I kid you not, when I noticed that this is the only path left, I'm almost going to like kill myself. This is so stupid. But whatever, okay, let's move on. Yeah, because there's no more choice. So yeah, here we go. Okay. So of course I continue to do the same thing, which is mostly quite smooth at least. It's actually quite smooth. It's actually like very, very smooth. Because I already have experience dealing with so many errors already. So it's definitely not going to be a problem right now, but it actually is decent. So yeah, I trained and boom, level. After 3 days of work and juggling around with my university projects and assignments, there you go. It's out, and what you saw as well is the AI model. There you go. That's it. That's the AI model. Yep. And you may be asking me, why are you struggling and be so passionate about this shit? Are you this lack of love? Are you like just going to get the girlfriend? And I would like to say that one of it is yes, you're kind of right, but then there's also like another reason. The other reason is actually I did promise to my friend right. Yep. So yeah, there you go. This is one of my childhood with my friend. So yeah, all of my friends say, "Wait, October DEVLOG," and then I just say, "Stay in, bro. Let me cook higher quality." That's this type of until the end of month. Currently seeing some tech problem, and at the time October, if you listen carefully, it's also the time when I'm still training the stupid 14 billion model. And then I noticed that it's not possible due to my shitty laptop. So yeah, there you go. This is the devlog for this 2 months, October and November. Might as well make it in December, but JK, I think December we are going to try something special. At least try. I don't think I have time, but whenever if it comes on and it comes up. So yeah, that's the devlog